Now we go to England in the year 1745. You're not supposed to laugh. The Grace of a Dancer is, please visualize like a film, is set in the year 1745 in a little village in the west of England.
She had the grace of a dancer.
A young girl of 16 years old is getting ready to go to work at the big house up on the hill. And she meets, in the next few days, the young man who's the same age as her who lives there. And they fall in love and they meet every night down by the river, and unfortunately by the end of the summer, in the early autumn, she becomes pregnant. And she disappears. And for 10 years, the young man looks for her everywhere. He decides to take a ship to the New World, America, to get away from these terrible memories. And he gets on the ship. Within 24 hours, the ship hits a terrible storm. So, if Steven Spielberg is listening, I want you to make this film, because the storm, the lightning and the thunder and the crashing waves, and the ship is, and the people screaming, they're jumping into the sea like at the end of Titanic. And the young man finds himself in the water, and he's swimming to the shore to save his life. And he hears a woman shouting, "Help me, help me!" And he looks over, and there's this woman with a little boy in the water, and she's trying to hold him up above the water. And he swims to them, and he brings them both to the shore. And the lightning and the thunder, and as they lie on the shore, alive but absolutely exhausted, she turns to him and says, "Thank you." And with a real incredible shock, he realizes it's the same girl that he fell in love with. And the little boy with her is his own son. So at the end of that movie, many handkerchiefs, people, oh.
They met at night by the river, and there he pledged his love. And so it was for the summer, but by winter all was done. For the word was out in the village that she would have his child. And the night before she left him, these words were in his heart when she said, "Love is all that we have. It is forever. Love is all that we need to be together. Love is all that this world has to share. Only love can take us there." They found her close by the river. Of her there was no trace, and for many years he mourned her, haunted by her face. So he set off over the ocean, these memories to escape. But the ship he sailed was ill-starred, and soon would meet its fate. They struck the rocks at midnight in the grip of a roaring storm, and he found himself in the water with a woman and a boy, with a power that was more than human. He brought them to the shore, and a whisper in the darkness was a voice he'd heard before, when she'd said, "Love is all that we have. It is forever. Love is all that we need to be together. Love is all that this world has to share." take us there. She had the grace of a dancer and the father of her son.